You live within one branch of reality, but it is not the only one available to you. Right now, there are infinite versions of reality around you, ready to become your new life scenario. And yet, many people remain attached to one hateful scenario, living the same patterns, getting the same results, experiencing the same emotions, and wondering why nothing changes. You are not stuck because of fate, destiny, or bad luck. You are stuck because your system, your mind, your emotions, and your frequency are still tuned to the old life scenario. You cannot break free by simply wishing for it. You cannot escape by forcing yourself, and you certainly cannot win in a battle with the laws of the quantum field. The quantum transition is not about persistently visualizing something or demanding it from the universe. It is about entering a new state of being so completely that the quantum field has no other choice but to manifest a different reality for you, one that corresponds to your new state. Let's break this down in more detail. Most people think that controlling reality is about wanting something. It's about wanting something so badly that the universe delivers it. But in the artificially generated videos that have flooded the internet, few people consider that a mere wish means nothing in the quantum field. The field doesn't care how much you want change. It responds to how much you align with the frequency of that change. This means that right now, you might still be signaling the old life scenario. Why? Because on a deep level, your body is tuned to the familiar. Your subconscious broadcasts patterns of fear, doubt, and lack. This happens even when your consciousness screams, "I want abundance, I want love, I want success." But the quantum field listens to the dominant signal. This doesn't mean the loudest. The dominant signal comes from the vibrations of your entire system. This is why you can say, "I am rich," 1,000 times. But if your body tenses up with anxiety every time you pay a bill or check your balance, the field picks up on that vibration. This is the trap that keeps people spinning in the old life scenario. They believe that change starts from the outside, but the quantum transition begins from within, from a state of wholeness. You must become the version of yourself that already corresponds to the desired branch of reality. Not at some point in the future, not when proof appears, but now. Quantum physics teaches us that all possibilities exist simultaneously in the field of potential. Every branch of reality, every version of you, every outcome you could ever imagine, they all already exist in the quantum field. When you change your vibration, you are not creating something out of nothing. The question should not be, "How do I get what I want?" but "Who do I need to become on a vibrational level to align with the branch of reality where this already exists?" You are not here to fight the old life scenario. You are here to rise to the frequency of the new. Think about which version of you made the decisions today. Which branch of reality did you feed with your focus, attention, and energy? And are you ready to let go of that version for a new one to emerge? This is the true reason people don't achieve change. They are still connected to the version of themselves that is tuned to surviving in the old life scenario. And this version, although outdated, is familiar. The subconscious loves the familiar more than progress. The old branch of reality does not need your permission to continue existing. It simply needs your participation. Every time you react in the same way, tell the same story, or expect the same result, the signal is amplified. It's like a well-worn neural pathway in the brain. The more often you walk down it, the deeper it becomes. This is where quantum physics and neuroscience intersect. The observer effect tells us that the act of observing collapses a wave of infinite potential into a singular event, a frequency, a choice, a reality. But here's the catch. You don't just observe reality with your eyes. You observe it with your beliefs, emotions, and expectations. Now let's add neuroscience. 95% of your behavior is determined by your subconscious, which stores all your emotional traumas, beliefs, and patterns. This means that most of the time, it's not your conscious intention that influences the vibrations that interact with the quantum field. It's your subconscious program. You are trying to change reality using the 5% of yourself that is rational, while 95% of you may still be tuned to fear, lack, and distrust. And the quantum field responds to the dominant signal. This is what keeps you in the old life scenario. It could be fear disguised as logic, like a voice that says, "Be realistic." But all these interferences boil down to one thing. Your subconscious believes it's safer to stay where you are than to jump into the unknown. Start noticing what fears, limiting beliefs, or negative expectations might be guiding your reactions and decisions. Journaling, meditation, or mindfulness practices might help. Nikola Tesla once said, "If you want to know the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration." Your life is a frequency. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your posture and breathing. All of this creates a vibrational pattern that either attracts the desired branch of reality or pushes it away from you. You are a frequency generator embedded in a responsive field, and you have been broadcasting the same old pattern for so long that you have mistaken it for who you are. Well, here's the good news. You don't have to fight this pattern. You just have to stop feeding it. The transition to other branches of reality is not an attempt to force the quantum field to obey you. It is a complete alignment with the version of you that already lives in the desired reality. That's why the old life scenario can no longer hold you. Imagine the quantum field as a vast ocean of possibilities. Every branch of reality, every version of you, every outcome already exists in this ocean as a wave. When you focus, when you observe, when you align, you collapse a particular wave into form. But here's the key. You don't collapse the wave by wishing for it. You collapse it by aligning with it. It is not enough to just know this with your mind. Your body must know it. Your emotions must know it. Your breathing, your posture, your habits, your identity. All of it must signal, "I am now the version of me that belongs to this branch of reality." For example, if you are transitioning to a branch of reality with abundance, the transition must mean spending money with trust, not with panic. If you are transitioning to a branch of reality with love, the embodiment might mean being open to new acquaintances, even when you want to close yourself off. If you are transitioning to a branch of reality with health, it could mean treating your body as if it is already healing, already recovering. This includes treating food with respect, moving with gratitude, and resting with love. Notice the pattern. You don't wait for the branch of reality to change to start living differently. You start living differently, and the branch of reality changes. This is why so many attempts at reality control fail. They are conditional. I will be grateful when I get the job. I will relax when I find a relationship. I will feel abundant when the money appears. But the quantum field doesn't work that way. It reflects you. The branch of reality doesn't change when you desperately wait for something. It changes when waiting is no longer a part of your frequency. Stop. The version of you that has what you desire is not in the future. It is vibrating now at a frequency you can access today. Maybe sometimes you will catch yourself thinking, feeling, or acting according to the old life scenario. This doesn't mean you have failed. The strength is not in never stumbling. The strength is in getting up and moving forward. Every time you notice yourself slipping back into the old frequency and gently bringing yourself back, you are strengthening the new branch of reality. Every time you notice the old loop pulling you back and you gently choose the new branch of reality, you are solidifying the transition. Every time you act, speak, breathe, and choose as if you are already living in the desired state, the old life scenario loses its grip. Even now, after watching this video, your vibrations have changed slightly. You carry a new awareness, a new code, a new possibility within you. The real magic is not in remembering everything we talked about. The real magic is in what you do next. I suggest that over the next 24 hours, you surprise yourself. Take just one action that belongs to the version of you living in your desired branch of reality. Maybe it's a choice, a gesture, a conversation, or even a personal change within your mind or heart. It doesn't have to be big, but it must be real. And when you do it, know that you are no longer waiting for change. You are the change.